did. Oh well. I don't know where it ended. I got an idea where it started. We're on the B string. Probably did it when I moved the camera. But I was just thinking about if I can do this for a month, maybe I'll have to come up with some sort of intro song. That wouldn't take too long. You know, I watch quite a few YouTubers. You know, The Wizard, a lot of mechanic guys, stuff like that. They all got cool intros. And I'm sure they had a musician help them. But, you know, I'm a musician. I can do it. And I got the friends to help me. But first, I gotta complete today's task. And I guess now, since I did what I did, I'm gonna have to learn how to edit as well. Hopefully, I'll figure that out. And this doesn't end up being a super short video with no end, because if not, there'll be a part 1 and a part 2 for tonight. Yep, always learning. Last string, we got to be somewhere near the 20-minute mark, and I said 45. But I think I was wrong, because once you get going in a cycle, it becomes a wheel, right? You just snowball. And I think one of the last times I used that was in Down Threat, and we were starting to get noticed because we were putting ourselves out there, and when we go play a show, we did really good, man. It really, we knew how to perform. All of us did. Everybody enjoyed being in that band, but we were all in a position where we need to make some money too. Couldn't afford that kind of a hobby. And I ain't really made much money anyway, but I also wasn't driving 6.5 hours for $30 and having to watch, you know, 4 bands to do it, and then coming home at sun up asking God, what am I doing? I did that a bunch of times. I got friends that'll probably tell you about it. On YouTube, you could ask Shaman Flynn. He's right there in my followers list. He's got a bunch of videos from that era, and you know, it's old camera footage, so you can't see our faces, but you can see bodies moving. You can hear the music playing. We all felt like we were going to do something, and we did. We did what we were wanting to do. We just like at work, man. You get a job, and you're thinking, I'm going to make all this money. You are going to make all this money. You're going to make all that money, but you're not going to make it in a month. Just like learning how to play guitar. You're not going to learn how to play all the chords in a month, or how to pick it the way you want to pick it, or strum it even, arpeggiate, whatever. You know, throw any important words in there. This whole thing, money, if you're doing it in most honest ways, it's going to be hard earned, and it's going to take time. Just like learning how to play on this guitar. If you come to a job thinking, Well, I'm gonna make $1,000 a week. You want to know when you're gonna get 1,000 a week? When you can make the company 5,000 a week. And even then, you're gonna have to convince them. If you're humble like me, you'll try to live by example. And you can't really be that quiet. I'm quiet unless I got a guitar on. But you can't bring a guitar to work. With that being said, I've still made money. I made money. And I'm not disappointed to tell y'all that. Because I got to go home every night, spend time with my family. I got to chase my dream, and I'm still chasing it a little bit. Just a little different. That's kind of where this YouTube stuff is, man. I mean, why do I have to drive 2 hours to be seen? I'll give you the choice to see me. If you don't want to see me, don't follow it. If you get tired of me telling you about it, don't go. I already accepted most of that anyway. Most of my followers that would go to shows, they had kids, they grew old. Some of them got DUIs or went to jail. I mean, can't be sad about time. Time's going to do what it does to people and to lives. The police has got to make their money too. Alright, so we got that far. I'm sure I could get a quick tune on it. Wonder how hard it's going to be to find a tune. Plain wavy bars. Ain't that funny? You buy 2 tuners on sale. Where are they? I don't know. I can't find them. It's a tuner. What do you need a tuner for? Dadgummit. Alright, I think I got it. If that ain't it, then it ain't it. But I do believe that's 99%. Once again, Page Brothers. You could buy this. Just look up Page Brothers, Apple Music, Spotify, YouTube. They're everywhere. Travis teaches guitar for a living. You don't have to get cheap, bad videos from me. He gives great lessons. Travis Page does. Right there at Stream Music Theory in Adel. Buy your kid a guitar there. Pay Travis. He'll teach him how to play a G chord, D chord. Might even get him doing some of that fancy speed racer stuff that I see him doing. He is amazing. And what's cool is he says that I inspire him. That's pretty cool. Because there ain't too many out there. I feel like I've done that. And he's teaching people. And that is even cooler. So I got all my strings on. I'm going to put my little blocks on real quick. I'm not going to tighten them down. Remember, the guitar is still settling. It's kind of like when you buy a new guitar, they say, oh, don't take it out. You got to give it so many hours to set. Boy, good luck on that, right? Well, I'm going to play this thing. So what we're going to do is leave it loose. And we're going to play it. And we're going to stretch these notes and see how she holds up. And when we're confident that she's ready for the show, I'll tighten her all down and I'll put her right back in a case for Friday night, because tomorrow night I get to meet Seth's lady friend. Like I said, we're gonna have dinner together. Me, my wife, and Nathan. Oh yeah, I think Sebastian and Alexis are coming too. So it'll be all the children, all of them. I'm doing too many things, and now I'm kind of getting confused at what to do next. That leads to silence. Silence! I kill you! Battery, strings, razor knife, picks, leftover pieces. Man, do not let those get on the floor. They will stab through your Crocs. They will hurt you. They will hurt you bad. Just one moment. Ow. Just telling you guys how strings will stab you. I stabbed myself. It could be worse. I could be like Insane Clown Posse. I don't think I've shown you these. These are a little more expensive than those Geminis. They're called Lekatos. L-E-K-A-T-O, Lekato. They're $63, I think, on Amazon. Yeah, I did the yellow tape, too. This box has a built-in charger. So on break, you can literally put them back in here. They don't have to be plugged up to any computer or USB port. The box has the battery built in. So, you know, you could be ready for every set that you play. Ain't that cool? They got the same things though. You need to write something on them. You can't hardly tell which is which. I like the switch. The switch tells you it's on. And like, it's a little easier to understand what is happening. There's the guitar side. And then you just press this button and it should start. Yeah. Way easier. Alright, let's take you out of the hole because we got the guitar done. I want a camera like that. Brrr. Yeah, we can start doing death metal. No. Yeah, I still find death metal very entertaining. So, there we go. Back to the boring old boring. Woohoo! But I got strings. Facebook that does that. I'll think of his name in a few minutes, I do believe. He loves to play Pantera stuff, and he's got a big old chunky beard. He plays a lot of really cool stuff that I like. so that kind of stopped me. See how I'm beating on it a little bit though? She's pretty settled though. I want a real tube amp. I like this thing. It's really cool. It's a standalone unit. It's got speakers built in. You know, it can get just about any sound I want. But I'm not satisfied. The effects sound like they're missing kilohertz, logarithm, something. The distortions, yeah, they're mean. But when you back them off, they sound lusterless. Listen, I got this thing with so much gain, right? And it sounds cool. Nice little analog mod delay. I like it. But when you want to just play like you would play a tube amp, right? Let's turn the delays off, and it helps you understand even clearer. It's like, that might be what was making it sound funny too, was the delay, but it's missing. I mean, it's okay, dude. It's a working man's workhorse amp. I got an amp with speakers built into it, for crying out loud, for like $600. There's not a tube amp in the world for $600. You decide. The foot pedal, $200. It's got its quirks too. I don't like how the looper works. I like my old Line 6 500X. I got it for used for like $400. Me and my singer, he came over one night. We redid a few switches. Been touring with it ever since. Touring. Been playing on a local circuit for over a year. And I used it since 2013. So. Got to make sure you like and follow and subscribe and all that stuff. I got a Marshall over here. I'm going to name it, I'm going to change the label on it to Mad Lar. My buddy Larry passed away a few years back, and that's his head, and this is his cabinet. So if you, I know videos don't do anything justice, but if you do like the way this rig sounds, it's mostly because it's hooked up to a good 412. It doesn't seem to water it. The Legacy, I love the Legacy. The Page brothers hooked me up with this Legacy cab.